Hello everyone, and welcome to The Vortex, where lies and falsehoods are trapped and exposed. I'm Michael Voris. Well, if it isn't a cover-up, it sure smells like one. We're talking about the ridiculous actions of the officials at the Catholic Campaign for Human Development, the arm of the U.S. Bishops' Conference that doles out millions of dollars to pro-abortion, pro-same-sex marriage groups, all in the name of social justice. Never mind that many of these groups follow the pattern of community organizing invented by Saul Alinsky, the atheist Jewish fellow who openly declared he needed to co-opt the church in his plan to socialize America. But back to the appearing cover-up. See, a few weeks ago, just in time for Lent, the social justice crowd at the Catholic Campaign for Human Development, the CCHD, published a Meditations on the Stations of the Cross. Here it is right here. But they used it as a vehicle to trumpet different community organizing groups, some of whom support abortion and same-sex marriage. So you heard right. The passion and death of our blessed Lord, the penultimate moment in human history, that very action by which the whole human race was redeemed, where the empire of Satan was definitively crushed, where the horrors of sin were vanquished, and man once again was restored to a relationship with God, that moment is best meditated upon when thinking about groups that support abortion and homosexuality. This is the mentality of the CCHD, and it is extremely revealing. See, someone sitting in that office dreamed up this blasphemy. That person's boss or bosses gave the thumbs up to it. Someone else in the approval process gave the whole thing the green light. Someone wrote each of these. Someone picked the Saul Alinsky-style groups to associate with each of the stations. Most likely a group of people conferred over all this before its final publication. And then they printed it up, went through the proofs, gave it the green light, and then published a copy on the internet. And this is where things go from blasphemous to deceitful. Shortly after the existence of this horrid document and became public, the CCHD simply pulled it off its internet site. No reason, no explanation, no apology, simply poof, all gone. Well, not exactly. See, your intrepid friends in the online Catholic media community simply located the document in internet archives and have posted it in various places. One of those places is right here. All you have to do to take a look at this is just click on the link right over here and then go to the document that the CCHD didn't want you to see. At least, didn't want you to see after the real truth came out. Now, if all of this sounds sort of familiar, it should. You see, the same CCHD also changed their website with lightning speed in February when it was discovered that they were actively pushing and promoting another Saul Alinsky group, the Center for Community Change. Within hours of reports coming out, all of a sudden, all reference was removed. Here's the before, when they're talking about promotion of the CCC, and here's the after. After the reports come out, poof, it's gone. Now again, a second time, within hours, another incriminating piece of evidence suddenly vanishes from the CCHD website with no explanation at all. And they say nothing moves quickly in the church. These deceptions and appearing cover-ups have got to come to an end. But what's really got to cease, once and for all, is the culture at this department of the U.S. Bishops' Conference that feels like it has carte blanche to push a sociological agenda that flies in the face of Catholic teaching. From almost its inception, the CCHD has wrapped itself in select quotes and certain paragraphs from certain church documents to advance its own version of the truth, which is little else than half-truth. Every now and then, they overreach in promoting their ideology, and when they are discovered, they quickly backpedal and drop into damage control and scrub things off their internet site as if they're covering up the evidence. These are not the behaviors of a group dedicated to Christ and His church. They are the tactics of a political organization run amok. But of course, from its earliest days, that's really all the CCHD has really ever been. To learn about the history, we urge you to watch the premiere episode of CIA, Catholic Investigative Agency. Again, all you need to do is just click on the link right over here. Catholic teaching cannot be hijacked and held captive by blind ideologues who resort to cover up as a strategy in promoting their agenda. The time has come for a complete purging. I'm Michael Voris.
Please help us keep delivering these kinds of messages that so desperately need to be heard and acted on. Join RealCatholicTV.com today as a premium subscriber. Become immersed in the faith established by Jesus Christ. The Catholic Church is the only hope against evil because that is its God-given mission. As our Lord said, apart from me, you can do nothing. Join RealCatholicTV.com today as a premium subscriber and come to learn and love Christ more deeply.